Yes, welcome to another installment of The Perspective. Sorry about our lateness right there. But once again, we're here with my homegirl Beez. We got Trey here. Nikki is on her way. That Long Island traffic is crazy. Leva won't be with us here today. She is at work. So we're going to get right into it. Waste no time. We're going to finish up our talk from last week about 60 bodies. Last week we talked about, they asked me if I met a woman who had 60 bodies, meaning 60 sexual partners, will I still date her or try to court her? Hell no. And Beez called in on another show that I do called Shutdown Sunday, saying that I would, I'm lying and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell the world again.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes, you would.
Hell no. So that's why I wanted to finish up. If
you would if you knew. Is that the question? If you knew,
I knew.
If you knew she had 60 bodies, then you would say no. But if you didn't know that she had 60 bodies,
no. There's no way that's going down.
You could be messing with somebody who has 60 bodies and have no clue.
I would hope she would tell me the truth, but
what if she changed? Like, I have a friend, like, you know my friend, my college friend.
All right.
She has over 60 bodies. She lost count, and she is.
That's a good life. That's
married.
Very interesting.
She's married, has a kid. She settled down.
I'm pretty sure if her husband knew.
He knows.
It doesn't
over
matter.
Over 60 bodies.
Yeah, that was where she was at the time of her life. And I asked her, I said, okay, were you sleeping with a whole bunch of guys like to fill a void? She was like, no, she saw it as a hobby. She saw it as, okay.
I could get that.
I could get that. Mm-hmm. It's like an accomplishment. And then she was like, you know, kind of like an addiction. You get addicted to the new stuff. And you just kept going and going. And she had no emotional attachment, no nothing. So she settled down now. She has a baby. She lives together with her husband.
There's just some men who can handle that, and I'm not that type of man. Come on, 60 bodies is wild. I'm 29 years old, and you have 60 bodies, and you're almost the same age as me. You wasn't in 60 relationships. You wasn't, like, that's not going down. There's most people older than us that's not going to ever hit.
Relationships determine.
60, it's not a relationship. Obviously, she wasn't in 60 relationships.
No, but I'm asking, relationships to you determine the amount of bodies you have.
It should, because I know you guaranteed to have sex with that person.
No,
what about with men?
None of them were her boyfriends.
You get what I'm saying? I get what I'm saying. If she was in 12 relationships, I'm gonna automatically think
she had sex with 12 men.
12 men.
So
I know she wasn't in 60 relationships. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
How do you know that she doesn't find it as a relationship? What is your definition of a relationship? She could think a relationship is me having, you know, partnerships, friendships. Okay. They're relationships.
All right.
Situationships.
If you had 60
that's
bodies,
a relationship.
If you had 60 bodies, would you tell your man?
Depends. Depends. It depends.
Please,
like I
please.
might want to say it. I might not want to say it. It depends. It depends.
If you had 60 bodies, would you tell your man?
Yeah, because I have a guilty conscience. I'll be the first one to slip early.
I'll probably give him like a little half count at
a
first.
30.
So here's
I'll be like a little 30.
So here's my
30
question. Should a woman, but what if a guy had like 100 bodies?
Nah.
60 bodies, 80 bodies.
No.
If I had 100 bodies, you wouldn't date me?
That's a guarantee. No. I don't want anything to do with that.
Why? 100 bodies? He's experienced.
No.
So what about her?
Here's the thing. If I told you I had 100 bodies and the girl was really into me, she'd probably only want to wonder what's going on with me now.
So why can't you think the same for her?
60 bodies though.
I understand with women and the respect of the body and all of those things. However,
I disagree.
If a woman chose, you know, to decide to change her life, she's supposed to walk around single because she has a sign on her head that says, "Hey, I had 60 bodies. Don't date me."
60 bodies is a wild number.
She could potentially be the best girlfriend, the best lover, the best wife, the best partner. Like, she might be the best. And to be honest with you,
better now?
Let me tell you one thing. One thing about, and I mean, just from my experience, you never know how many people she really slept with, because she could have all these people in the same one space and you would have no clue.
True.
None whatsoever. The same hello she's giving you, she's giving to that gentleman, and that gentleman, and that gentleman, and she's good to go.
So I have a question. This may sound like dumb, but what if she had 60 bodies and her shushin is still tight?
Her vagina.
Her vagina. She needs vagina.
Her vaginal wall.
Because when I'm thinking, okay, 60 bodies, I'm thinking loose.
Not quite.
So what if, that's what I'm saying.
Her Kegels.
So what
Ladies,
if
we know what the
it was
Kegels
still-
are.
If it was still
Keep
together,
it right and tight.
intact, would it make a difference still? Or is it just the idea?
It's just the idea. I'm going to speak finally from a man's perspective here. It's just the idea. 60 guys.
Finally.
60 guys, that's kind of wild. That's too much. That's too rich for my blood. That's a lot of guys. More than likely, you're going to see these dudes again. I'm going to be in a room with like 3 or 4 of them. That's
What
the
if you had
ratio.
It's
sex
probably
with her
because
already?
you're guilty. It's probably
I'm not
because you're
guilty.
gonna feel guilty. Like, what if my man's asked me or something like that? You might feel like, how do I have that conversation?
What if
But-
What if you had sex with her already, and then you find out?
It's coming like this.
What if
So-
you fall in love with
I'm
her? at that
61.
point?
I'm 61.
You fell in love.
61.
You introduced her to your mom.
That's a tough pill to swallow. That's a really tough.
I mean, what's
You
That's
already
a-
decided in your head that, hey, this is the girl I want to have a future with.
I think at that point
It's yo. You would have to. Honestly, you wasn't truthful with me, to be honest. Because
Oh
if
my
we
God.
if we
We're
got
gonna
to
go
that
back
point,
there. We're
if-
gonna go back there.
if we
at this
were,
point.
if we got to that point, how come that conversation never came up?
You never asked.
If we
If you never asked.
right.
I don't know.
Jeff, I know you're not asking.
That's a hard pill to swallow. You in your mind,
Thank
you in your mind are gonna be like, damn, this conversation should really come up that there's been 60 other guys. As a woman.
You know what, to be honest, I think if I knew a guy's number, it'll mess me up too.
I know a guy who is in the Century Club. And still,
Oh my gosh.
I do.
That freaks me out. That just makes me nervous.
Centennial.
Centennial.
I know a guy in
No.
the Century Club, and he's like
Oh, yo.
still looking for love and
Oh.
whatnot, but he's in the Century Club.
We got a
Oh, we
caller.
got a caller. Here we go. Oh, God.
61 bucks.
Caller, you're live.
Jeff,
Yes,
Hi, you live.
you're live. You're with the perspective.
Jeff, why are you lying?
Who's this?
Don't worry about who this is. Why are you lying?
Kathleen.
How am I lying? How am I lying? How am I lying?
She's lying because she didn't tell you about her past. Like, did you ask?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
Number one, that's a conversation I should have had in the beginning if we got to that point though.
But what
So you
happened?
mean to tell me if you meet a girl right now, you meet a girl right now, the first 3 questions is, what's your name?
No, of course not. Of course not.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm not asking that.
Of course not. But at the end of the day, Beezy said if she met my family, we decided to become serious. That's kind of like and if you know you got a body count like that,
She's not
that's
gonna,
kind of gotta
say,
come up.
hey Jeff,
Yeah, but
just
now
so you know before you put the
If
ring
she
on
knows she has a
my
body count
finger
like
that
that,
I've been
and she
dying
really-
And I would like to know. And I would.
Hold on.
Say it again.
If she really likes you and she knows she has a body count like that, you're never gonna know it's 60.
I agree.
Thank you.
That's
I
a
agree.
fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
You're right.
That's
You're
a
right.
fact.
Yes.
And just like you said,
And you don't know half of them are probably your man's.
And just before.
No,
that's
the
a question I need to know.
That's something you might not know.
If it's-
You might not. It might not be your circle. It might be an extension of your circle that doesn't get in. I mean, you just never know.
If it's a
Things
dude,
happen.
if it's 1 or 2
This
dudes
is
that I
true.
invite to my crib, he's at one of my
That's
parties,
a-
he's at the
Let me ask the caller.
caller.
Is that a fact or
Say
not?
hi to you guys. Hi, ladies.
Hi. Is that a fact or not? Like, it could be not necessarily in your direct circle, but it could be an extension of your circle, and you would never know.
This is true because
Yeah.
that person is not really your friend.
Exactly.
You're right.
So in the person's mind, there's no sense of obligation to let you know because that's not your circle. It's not like it's the
Exactly.
person that you have on speed dial. It's a person that you're like, I see at the one random barbecue every summer.
But you always got that
Especially
one
in your past.
mutual friend
True.
Yeah.
that's cool with him, that you cool with. Like, yo, I heard your go. You know, it's gonna come back to you. Like, yo, I heard your girl is loose.
And
My
it's in your
man's had
past.
her.
So caller, when is it the right time to tell your relationship or your man what's that body count looking like?
Whenever he asks, like, but seriously, how do you come up with that question? Y'all having dinner And then you'd be like, babe, you know, this been really sitting on my mind. I just wanted to tell you I had
60 bodies should be on your mind.
If it's in her past,
you gotta call the Uber to go home.
if it's in her past and she's moved on from it, it's not something that's gonna be on the tip of her tongue. Honestly, if she starts talking about it off the bat, that's just me personally, I feel like there's some kind of guilt there. There's a kind of like I should tell you this thing. But if she's over it, if she's moved forward, if she progressed, she ain't gonna
I could be over it. I could be done with it. I want to move on with you. You're my man.
Yes, I get
I'm
that.
here, and I want to preserve and savor all this goodness by not making you privy to the things that I used to do. I'm not that person anymore.
But if you guys
Exactly.
decide,
Let the church say amen.
but if you guys decide to get to that point where you said again, I'm meeting family, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and that conversation does come up, because it does come up in our day and age, where how many bodies, and she does tell me the truth, and it's 60.
What you gonna do, Jeff?
I'm gonna speak for all men out there. That's gonna be in the back of their mind,
and
it's gonna be in the back of their mind for a while.
What if you bought the ring already?
You know rings come. You know rings come with that certificate. Like you can bring it back, and it's one of a kind. You know what I mean?
No, after when you get to the point where you're meeting family, you meeting moms, you hanging out with the fam and stuff like that, and then she tells you how many bodies in the 60 bodies or more, you're already invested, you know? So I can see if you're like a month in, 3 weeks in, and you have that conversation, you're like, damn, that's gonna, fuck me, and you walk away. I get it. But if you're invested and she said 60 bodies, you're already invested. You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
You're not going anywhere.
It's not only you. No one is going anywhere. Like no.
Exactly.
Where are you going at this point? We've already made a commitment to each other. Okay. We're already invested in each other. There's no movement.
Here's what I'm saying. If it got to that point, I should have known that already. That's all I'm saying.
Whatever.
That's all I'm saying.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That's all I'm saying. Caller, you still there?
Yes.
We have a couple more topics to go by, but at the end of the show, we're gonna go back to our viewers and emailers. Is there anything else you want us to discuss upon before we leave here today?
No, not at the moment, guys.
All right, anytime. Call back. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Bye.
I enjoyed the show, guys.
Thank you.
So I got an email from M Jeezy. He goes by, I guess the signature said Mark Jean, and it's a guy, and I felt him on this one.
Okay.
He wrote, "Why can't women court men?" So we're going into courting now. We're going into how you guys feel like y'all should be courted, or experiences of how you guys were courted. And then I'm going to go into why I think nowadays women should be courting men now. So, Nikki, we'll start with you.
That's an interesting concept.
That is interesting. I mean, call me old-fashioned in the sense that men should court women. I do not see women courting men. First of all, a lot of times men do not like a woman chasing him, and that's in the sense of courting. You know what I'm saying? A man wants, most men to feel like men want to do the courting and stuff like that. For me, I was always courting. As a matter of fact, when I started to talk to my husband, and I was trying to say no, go that way and stuff, he was like, yo, but why? And my answer was, you can't court me. I was just like, you have to court me. And so I think it's a little bit different. There's nothing, of course you can have a ride or die chick, but I'm a ride or die chick once I'm in a relationship. I'm not courting you. You have to court me. And once you've courted me and we're good and stuff like that, I'll be that ride or die and take you out to dinner and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna do that with a title. I'm not doing that, I'm not finna do that without a title. It's like, it's like having a car. Why I'm gonna fix somebody else's car and it's under your name? No, I'm not finna give you an oil change. It's not my car. It's not going down.
Beez.
I agree. I feel like men should court women, and especially in what I define as courting a woman is like taking her out to dinner, constantly showing up, like going the extra mile, trying to prove yourself to her. And I feel as if women start courting men in that fashion, it takes away the responsibility and the duty and the role of a guy doing it. However, women do court men, but it looks differently.
It does.
it'll be that sexy dress that we always wear, that perfume we know that you like, that favorite thing, your favorite candy. We're courting you. It just don't look how you guys think it's gonna look. It's not dinner. It's not flowers, but it'll be, yo, she called me knowing that I had something going on today. She told me good luck on my interview.
Okay.
Those kind of stuff.
Right.
See, I think I like when a man courts. Like that whole concept is fun. It's interesting. It's like, yes, what are we doing today? It gets me excited. I'm gonna wear this particular outfit. I'm gonna wear this particular perfume because I know you like it. I'm gonna make sure I look a certain way so you're on point. As far as the way that I see women courting is like, well, the way in which that I thought about it at first was like sugar mama.
Oh, the straight money.
That's kind of how I've seen women court men, and I know someone in my in my life who is currently en route to be engaged, and en route meaning like I know he's ready to.
Oh, you know.
I know he's about to.
He's about to. Okay.
Yes. But she kind of like pays for everything, does everything. Takes on trips. She probably did.
She paid for her own ring?
She probably did on the low and didn't tell anybody.
That's not courting.
I'm just saying.
She paid
like
for her
that's
ring.
my understanding. When you said courting,
yeah,
a woman courting a man, that's what I thought of was a sugar mama. Automatically, that's what I thought of.
All right.
Because to me, a man is the one to court. So now when you flip it to a woman, I think of sugar mama.
Okay.
That's just how I think about it.
And here's the thing too with courting, I feel like a lot of times us like the women nowadays, we don't wait anymore. It's almost as if we act off of desperation, like, you know what, forget it. At least he calls me every day, and they don't get exactly what they want in the beginning, and we suffer settle. In the end.
Yes.
We settle. Like, of course he's not going to take you out to dinner and surprise you with flowers. He didn't do it in the beginning.
Right.
So it's like we don't wait. It's because of that scarcity. I feel like that we have. Speaking as a single woman, it's like, okay, I'm moving up and up, and where's the men?
It's kind, I guess that's almost borderline standards in a sense of when you're dating and stuff like that. And I like joke about it a lot at times, but I was like, yo, I was single pretty much 99.9% of my 20s, and it was because and then when I was in a relationship, I was in a long-term relationship, but a lot of the reason is that that courting situation or that standards of a sense of like, no, we're not about to have you're not taking me to McDonald's for dinner, like, or you're not. I don't mind paying for it, but my first date better not be Dutch, like it's certain things. So once and then so I would go on like a date or two, and then once no, that's not it. Let me go. And rather than saying what. He did, he didn't call me in 3 weeks, and then he called me, so I'm happy again and stuff. Yes. Rather than dealing with that, I'm like, what, I'm just gonna be single. Yeah.
It was courting for me when I dated a lot.
Courted, Jeff.
I dated a lot.
Know you.
Went on a lot of dates. So courting to me was
limos.
Not limos, but I've been through that. Yes, I've been through that. I've been through that.
Calling Jeff out in the streets,
Okay. He was a real Uber.
Courting to me was just taking girls out, showing them that you're very interested in them, taking them out to restaurants, having good conversation.
Exactly.
After a while, I'll say in my experiences, you met a lot of girls who just like that idea. I was talking to actually a friend of mine. Shouts out to Gerald. And he said a real good term to me. You meet when you date a lot, you meet a lot of date whores.
Wow.
You meet a lot of date whores.
What does that mean? Oh, like that, like to date.
Who
like to date? Who like to get the free dinner?
Just like the idea of dating.
Wow.
So it's probably a woman that just likes the idea that they're taking you out. And you meet a lot like that. And that's what men.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. That's what men my age and older, or a little bit younger than me, probably 24 and up, are dealing with now. So when you go on these spots now, you see a lot of dates. When you go to places like extravagant places, you see a lot of dates, but you don't know what is like a relationship or just a regular date. So for that being said, men don't want to go through that anymore because it's money being spent. And then at the end of the day, it's just like, damn, I'm doing all this, and you don't even know if this girl likes you or not.
You
or
know.
She,
No, you do know.
Or she's sending you mixed signals.
Nope.
No.
She's sending you mixed, and I know Beezy's a kind of mixed signal kind of girl.
No,
We've had a conversation like this
it's
before.
very clear.
We've had a conversation. We've had a conversation like this before.
Consistency is clear.
I understand that, but
Consistency is
but there is
clear.
a time you can continue going out of the date with a person.
I do.
All right,
Yes,
and
for
then it's even though it's consistency,
Yeah.
it won't take a while before you be like, well, I didn't know you was interested in me.
Nope.
I was taking you out, and if there's no reason why I was taking you out, listen.
If you didn't tell me you were taking me out because you liked me, then what's the problem?
No.
What's the problem? No.
I'm saying this right now.
What's the problem with me having this date?
I'm just
that's the
deep.
problem.
Hold on.
Why?
I'm
That's the
just deep.
problem.
If I'm taking you
No, come on
out
now.
and you're a girl, there's something there. There's something there,
yes.
right?
Wait, so that means we can have
You
male
are
friends?
not taking. No.
If I want to take out my homegirl, I'm taking out Beez.
Okay.
If I want to take out my homegirl, I'm taking out Beez.
In my
If I want to
defense,
take out my
this was the conversation. I said, guys know when a girl is out with them just for the date. And that's your fault.
What?
You still taking me out.
What?
Yes.
Is her phone out? Is her phone out?
What?
That's
Is her
your
phone
fault.
out?
You
Does she look
know
disinterested?
when a girl is interested in you, and I tell you that all the time.
What?
All the time.
How
I
many?
said,
How many? Okay,
let-
hold on.
Let me finish.
Go.
You called me out. I
I'm
got
gonna call you out.
Okay? I'll go out with a guy and I'm not that interested. I can be that girl. Like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. Let me just go out. However, after the first date, there's a second one and a third. You still taking me out at this point?
So why would you
It's
entertain
you.
it? If you don't like him, why would you entertain it?
Because I
It's a free
It's a free meal.
What? I don't get it. It's a free meal. It's a free outing.
And this is why men are the way they are.
No, but this is why I always tell you. You can tell what a woman is like. That's why I said you can test a woman's character by saying, "Hey, this is test one. Hey, let's go out to dinner." She says yes. Hey, can you meet me at Starbucks? She says no. Okay, hey, you want to go with me to the mall? I want to pick out something? No. Hey, let's go to Philippe's. Yes, better. I always tell you that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you know.
So I gotta tell him the second date's at Starbucks?
You gotta switch
No.
it up.
That's what I gotta say?
Location.
Second
No,
date at
no,
Starbucks. Second date.
No,
No,
the date could be like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
It could be like
It could be brunch.
It could be brunch. It could be
Yeah.
let's get Starbucks and walk around this area.
Yes.
It
And
could be
if somebody
y'all both athletic, let's go
right,
for a run. And
let's
then
go for a run.
yeah.
If the person is not interested in doing that, that is a very
no.
intimate thing.
Mm-hmm.
Getting some coffee, walking around, we have to build conversation.
You do.
And if I don't like you enough,
there's-
I'm not building conversation.
here's
You know
the-
why? Because I'm gonna be like this.
Yep.
But here's the thing.
You want to talk?
But here's the thing. There's some people who just like that idea. To be honest with
Idea
you,
of what?
an idea of just going out, having a companion
not
there
me.
without anything going on
That's too
beyond the date.
It's not. No.
I think
not-
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I think you're in like
I don't think
the
so.
I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah.
telling. That's.
I think you're in the extreme because I just don't feel like that.
There's a
makes
lot of
sense.
people out there who say, "I just like to go out and have
Fear
conversation."
of commitment. That's a lie.
There's a lot of people.
So
who
when
say
you're talking to
Sorry.
this person, when was the last time you had a relationship?
Thank you.
that. Mhm.
Why
Cool.
why did you guys break up?
Mhm.
You have to be real clear on your intentions. If
And-
my intentions are I like you,
Yes.
I like conversing with you, I like the way you look, I'm really interested. So then let's be clear.
Okay.
What is it that I want from you?
I got another thing. Let's
Yeah.
take this a little step further. Like, okay, so I don't know. I guess the rules are you meet somebody, I guess you're talking to them, you're dating, and then dating goes into a relationship. The problem these days is they never get to a relationship.
You right?
Yes,
Yes.
bullet.
You right.
So,
Bullet.
so
Bullet.
now these guys, I'd be tired too, cause yo, as long as we dating, you pay. I'm sorry.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. I'm
Right.
paying. We
Right.
going out. I'm
But
lifting
then-
gas. I'm picking you up.
But you
and
know
you
what?
be
But
telling
then,
me.
but then you have these
You
guys
know
like
that.
I'm doing this. I'm taking her out this that, and the third. But then she's asking you, yo, like, you know what are we?
What are we?
What are we?
And you like you know
no,
my
like, I'm just
you know
chilling.
you my boo, but I don't put titles.
Dead
No,
No, you know,
Denim.
no. I'm gonna tell you when to denim. When you like, yo, who you with? You're with your friend. Who you with? My home girl. Oh, that's it. That's
Wait.
that. I'm your homegirl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm your homie. That's a dead
That's a
clip.
dead clip.
Auto.
Yeah.
That's like automatic.
I
dead
get
clip.
mad because y'all paying for all these dates
And-
and start putting titles on
And
them.
the thing is that a guy, like, you're a great guy, so it's sad that a lot of men who come in your action in terms of taking a girl out trying to court has an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
Like, you taking me to 2-3 dates to have sex with me nowadays.
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna get there. I was just gonna
not
get
really
there.
about that.
I was just gonna get there. I was just gonna get there.
You trying to
No,
smash?
it's
Yes.
it's
One
sex.
date, 2
True,
dates.
sex.
Oh, we in the car, and when she's still not trying to give me a kiss or nothing, all of a sudden, crickets. You don't hear from them again.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you didn't give them the I'm fuckable signal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's what we call the wars of dating. That's what we call the wars of dating, and that's why I feel, just like our emailer said, Mark. I feel like women should like pick me up.
That's not gonna happen.
Jeff, you
So-
wouldn't take it.
You could probably
I feel
get
like
picked up, but
Pick
what
me
are
up,
you
pay for
trying to
dinner,
say?
try to court me real
Jeff, you
quick.
know what
Pay
you say?
for
Stop trying to
dinner?
play me.
Nah.
What?
Stop trying to play me.
I
You'll put out your chase card. Stop trying to play me. You
Ah.
know what? I'm gonna pull out another card for you.
But
Show
I
you
wouldn't-
how it is.
but here's the thing,
Put out
here's the
together
thing, here's the
American Express.
Here's the
Stop
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. I wish I had American Express though. Here's the thing. After a couple dates, I would like to see you pull out the card.
After
Or
couple
you
dates,
say,
I
ma-
like to know what we are,
Or-
and then I will think about.
So you mean to
putting
tell me
on the
before
card.
y'all spend money,
Yes.
before y'all spend y'all money, I gotta let you guys know.
I'm telling you, before I invest in you, I want to know what
But I've
we
done
are.
invested in you already.
No, then that
prior
means
to
the
prior,
conversation-
prior to a woman investing in you monetarily, she must know
So you mean to be
what's
so
going
even,
on here.
Hold on.
Rules and
Hold on.
regulations. She gotta know.
Even if we're in the dating state, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing most of the investing
Are you
at this
dating?
point.
No. Hold on. Are you dating me exclusively? Are you calling me?
You
Are you
date-
texting me?
you could date-
Hold on,
Are
hold
you
on,
you
hold
like
on.
like these
Multiple
are things that we need
We
to
understand.
know. Hold on. These are things that we need to know prior to. Excuse me. Oh. These are the things that we need to know prior to in order
Okay.
to make a commitment to say I'm going to
Here's
take
what
out
I'm-
my wallet and pay for this
Here's what I'm
meal.
going off of. I said I've done invested in you, and Nikki said, listen, before I even invest a dime in you, I need to know what we are.
It's true though.
But I've done invested a dime, and I still don't know.
You're a man. You're a
but
man.
that's-
listen.
You have every right to
After
ask.
you have every right to ask, and the fact that you've invested in me, that conversation is
Yes.
going to be had, and it needs to be had. The problem is nowadays is not being had, so it's just being assumed. So you're just assuming like, oh well, I've invested in her, so she needs to invest in me, and she's probably like, okay, well, what are we? Am I his
Yes.
girlfriend? Now, I don't know what it is, but these conversations are not being had.
And can I just add one major tidbit?
Yes.
And then this gets confused when you start having sex.
Yeah,
It does.
This is when all the gray areas
Yeah.
start to come in.
Yeah.
Because when you first meet somebody,
Yes.
I don't know about anybody else, but when you first meet somebody and you take some time before you have sex with them, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, you start to be like, oh, okay, like I really see myself with this
the
person.
yeah.
But if I'm looking at you across the table and I'm like, I'm about to get it popping with this guy,
Thank you.
then it's like, I don't really care who's paying this.
Yeah.
So I'm not really caring also who is what are we doing here, how are we doing this,
And even-
because I'm hopping on that regardless.
And even taking that a little bit further, sex confuses things because
Great.
how many times people had a relationship out of lust and it turned into a relationship because we're sitting here, we get together, we're going on a date or two, now we having sex. I'm thinking it's a relationship, you're thinking it's just sex, and then we get confused.
But
And can we just say, have you ever had that moment? Oh,
Yes.
But how could hold on. How could you?
One moment.
Here's the thing.
that moment.
Here's the thing I want to ask.
Ah,
How could y'all hold
you're
the
right,
man?
Jeff. Cut me off. You're right.
I'm not gonna cut you off.
No,
How could-
no, you're right.
How could you hold the man liable to having a relationship with you if you guys never said anything about it?
You know,
No, that's the problem.
That's
No,
the problem.
No,
That's
we're saying,
Let me stop. You see, who gave me Ray and nephew?
Yes.
But
Look,
the thing is,
I'm gonna stop talking.
I don't. Here's the
Goodness
confusion of the
gracious.
fact. Men are off. Like, yo, we need. If it is what it is, we both have to agree.
Yeah.
Just because we started having sex, there's no way you're gonna hold me liable to a relationship.
Yes,
with
I
you.
am.
How?
A woman's
Yes,
got
I
her legs. A woman
I'm letting you
Nah,
into
nah.
my body
You
is
come
my
inside
sanctuary.
it.
So
I get
when
it.
I open up,
I
I'm
get-
letting you into my sanctuary. And some women,
Oh.
I mean, I'm not saying if you
I need
want
to
to
stop
have this,
drinking this.
I'm saying there are women who love just a sexual relationship and can have it and let sex not be about feelings.
Disagree.
I'm just not that person.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Then they lying to themselves because there's
no,
women
I just feel like women can't have sex with the same man consistently and not have feelings.
Yes,
that's all I want to say.
What I'm saying, but the same.
Yeah,
same man.
Right.
For me, is like if I'm having sex, there's feeling, there's an emotion.
Yeah, right.
For me, sex has to do with my emotions for you, and that's what makes the sex great. I can't have like meaningless sex. Men can, or whatever. And I agree with them. I mean, women can have multiple sex partners and it'd be meaningless, but with the same guy,
there's a reason. There's a reason.
So if we're having sex, it's a feeling, and by the time I get to that point, we're talking.
I understand that, but you're saying it's a relationship. You can't hold me liable to something we never spoke about.
If you're having a
that's
sexual
what we're
relationship,
talking about. There's not enough communication.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
There's not enough communication.
But the moment that y'all start having sex,
that's it. Gray.
There is a unspoken communication between you two, and that's whether you like it or not. And it may not be titles or anything, but you've confirmed like, okay, there's something.
But that's great. I feel you, Nikki. But that's great.
No, yeah, it is.
That's great. What does that even mean?
Yes.
What do we do when you are on the phone and I'm right next to you and you're like, "Hey, I'm with." You just gonna say Tracy? No. Who am I? Mm-hmm. You never had that experience where you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm with Tracy."
Of course.
So you get off the phone. So who is Tracy to you? Like, let's be real here.
And to be honest, like guys show us from the beginning exactly who we are to them. Mm-hmm. Period. We can avoid all the red flags. Remember that Facebook video? Red flag them. Red flag. I'm telling you, we know. It's just that we avoid. Yeah, we'll be like, oh, maybe, because when we went together that last time, he actually, dropped something. We think a lot, and that's the problem.
Or we full conversation mentally. Solo conversation mentally.
We accept some of the bullshit answers that they give us.
Because the guy's going to run with it, because as long as the shushin is there, the vagina.
The vagina
is there, they're going to continue. Yeah. Period. No matter what. Yeah. And then when you pull that, I thought we were so-and-so, the guy's going to pull that card. Yo, we had this conversation already, like I told you.
And she's gonna be like, yeah, you
right,
did, but I didn't
and then you get shut down.
So y'all don't think that's on y'all?
And then we end up on Oprah. It is on us.
Don't you think it's on y'all?
Yeah, I would take full.
Just like I said, you can't hold us liable.
Just like I said,
you can't hold us liable.
And we said,
I'm holding you liable, but I'm holding you liable. But then again, I know it is
it's
me.
You exactly.
No.
I do know it's me.
I'm not saying this. I'm holding you liable is because we both went into this together, so that's why I'm holding you liable. But if I decide to continue with it, it's me. If I don't shut it down, meaning we need to figure this out, or I need to have some titles add to this, or whatever, then it's me. I'm allowing you to continue to do whatever with me because I'm not telling you, no, this is not cool with me. And that's the problem. A lot of women would rather say, oh, I'm just going to stay with him, or he says whatever, or I don't care how addicted you are.
No, Nikki,
there's a lot of women who are
addicted.
Have
never
addicted.
Y'all never had that
with the capital with the C.
Go.
Here's a quote that I found on Facebook that I thought was like is kind of relevant to what we're talking about. Sometimes women don't commit to you. They commit to who you said you'll be. So they stay and wait for you to match their potential, only to realize that they fell in love with their idea of you and not the reality.
Oh my goodness, that is so true.
That is why we be in counseling. We be on Oprah.
That is so true.
That's so true. That's why they stay in those relationships.
Because the representative for years, all these dates that you were just talking about, you taking out on, let's say out of a month there's 10 dates, there's 15 dates or whatever, every Tuesday, Thursday, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever the schedule is, that's what we're falling in love with. And then after like 2 years, 3 years, or maybe even 6 months or 8 months, you're like, all right, so it's all Netflix and chill. It's like, damn.
Damn, you're not doing what you used to do.
He's not doing what he used to do. Not at all.
Because guys show you is that they just doing, if it's not all natural to them, like guys that are natural quarters, it's nothing to them. it's not even seen as a burden. Like, yo, I came all the way here to pick you up.
That's
no,
nothing.
because I would have done this anyway.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do.
This is what I
I
want to do.
I want to do it because I'm interested in you.
Yeah.
Something about you is making me
Yes.
intrigued.
And keep in mind, you may be one of our great dates, but we had 10 bad dates before you got there.
So that's not what we come back to being like people who just love going on dates.
No, it's not to say to go on dates, but we go on in hopes that something will be different.
Because the thing is, you have to go on a date.
Yeah, you definitely do.
If I meet Nikki, let's say I meet this man and I'm just like, okay, I'm interested, but then again I meet this other man. I have to go on a date with both of them to see who I'm feeling more. And women know off the rip who I'm interested in.
Yeah, off the rip.
But then you're like, okay, let me try to suppress it.
So
Yeah.
if you're
Let me try
interested
to
in
listen to this person
The rest
because
is
this is
dead.
my normal.
Yeah.
The rest
Like
is
this
dead.
person may be my normal,
rest
but
is
this
dead.
person might be the nicer person, the
So wait a
more
minute.
caring
So you're dating
person.
both? You're
Yeah.
dating
No,
both, even
the
though you're
rest-
not interested in one.
The rest
Yes.
get dead.
Yeah,
The one guy.
Oh.
That one
Alright.
focus.
You date. You might have several dates, but then,
Yes.
like she said, once you
Yes.
realize the one the other ones fall at the wayside,
Yes.
and you focus on that. person.
Not quite.
Are you
Because
dating?
sometimes
Are you dating both? Are you dating
sometimes
both?
you'll just date the other one like, okay, well that one is unavailable.
Then you're being a
so
professional
then
dater.
that's
and
yeah.
not being real with yourself.
It's like
That's messed
well,
up. That's
he
messed
wanted
up.
to take me out. All right,
That's
I'm gonna go out.
That's a waste.
It ain't nothing.
That's a
That
waste
is a
of
waste of
time.
time.
That's a waste of time.
No.
But you know,
I don't-
And me, I don't like to have my time with.
But you know what? To be honest, where we fall short.
What
is
if you don't
we
know how
start
to
to
kiss?
date a guy, we think he's
dead
awesome,
him.
we dead
He's not gonna
everybody
get
else,
better.
and then when it doesn't work out, we back to square one.
Yeah.
Like that's what we fall short.
yeah.
So I kind of agree with you just to keep going.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times you be like, oh, he's so awesome.
Right.
Dead it. The rest.
But
oh,
to
he
be
doesn't show
honest,
anymore.
the
Shit.
one that you're like, oh my goodness, he's so amazing, he's so awesome, he's all of this.
Yes.
You know, he's not.
He might right. He's not the one that's
Yes.
trying to be your man.
Yeah.
He's trying to be the one that's trying to get in.
Yeah.
And you and secretly you're like,
Yeah.
I'm trying
You
to
tryna
get
let
in
it
too.
You trying to whip it.
Right.
in.
Right.
That's crazy. But we do have a question from the studio audience. I heard him earlier. I'm not gonna say his name out there, but Tracy said exclusive, and he wanted to know what is exclusive.
Exclusive.
You
Exclusive.
You introduce them. This is my girl.
This is
Friend.
no.
Friend.
No. Exclusive doesn't mean we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yes, it does.
Oh, for me,
No.
yes.
Yes, it does.
No.
For me, yes.
No.
You got the
No.
studio audience going crazy.
No.
You got the studio audience
Let's
going crazy.
use no. If we're gonna use the labels, let's use them correct.
Oh,
I am exclusively dating this person.
Okay.
No, see,
I'm
that's
your girl.
that's the problem.
If
Beezy
this
said-
is my
Beezy said
girlfriend, I'm gonna
exclusive.
say this is my girlfriend.
Beezy said
If this
exclusive
is my
is a
boyfriend, I'm
girl.
gonna say this is my boyfriend.
Because you know what? There's 10 million
dating
boos
is
out there.
figuring out what are we doing.
Yes.
The steps is you're talking to, that's new, but it's dating, courting for old terms labels, and then you get into a relationship. The problem is people do, I'm sorry, bullshit shit like that, exclusive dating. Dating is
It just
dating
keeps
to
you
get
there.
to know part. It just keeps you in
It
that
keeps you
zone.
right in that zone.
When we're exclusive,
Right,
we are
but
boyfriend
that,
and
but whose
girlfriend.
fault
We
is
are
that
together.
that you're okay
You
with being in that
are.
zone?
You.
Okay, so
No, but there's no exclusive
So-
dating.
Yeah.
That's like sort of being gay. You are, you aren't. There's no halfway.
Yeah.
No,
You're dating
but-
or
no.
you're in a relationship.
But
there's no halfway.
you're missing the. I feel like you guys are missing the point. If you're okay with allowing him to introduce you as I'm exclusively dating
He will
Jeff,
no.
then
So
then that's
exclusive-
your fault.
So
But what
exclusive
I'm
is
saying-
like, that's my girl.
No, yes.
No,
What I'm
if you're
saying,
exclusive-
no,
But
what I'm
she's saying
saying,
exclusive is
No, I'm
No.
not saying if you're okay with it. I'm saying what it is. I'm saying there are women who are okay with saying we're exclusively dating, and that's okay with them. I'm saying that's bullshit. That's like somebody
no
saying I'm bisexual. No, you're gay. You just like both sides, but once you go on one side, you're gay. You're
Yes.
not both. You are either dating. You could be okay with it or not, or you're in a relationship. That's the problem. Because how many people been exclusively dating for 3 years, ain't got a title, and then they get mad when the guy is doing shit with other people.
But that's
because
your fault.
Because you're dating.
Right, but that's your fault. But that's your fault.
No,
You're
but that's
accepting
it.
it.
Yeah, but that's
You're
like
accepting
accepting
it.
I'm bisexual. You're gay, but I'm gonna accept that I'm bisexual. Same thing. It's one or the other. You can't be sort of pregnant. You're pregnant or you're not.
Yeah.
You can't be exclusively dating.
But
For me is this is my girlfriend, because
Yes.
as long as we have that conversation, for me, like, oh, me and you are exclusive, it keeps me in a box. It keeps me there. It keeps me like, oh, it's almost as if they only give me crumbs instead of the whole fucking cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you didn't use that language, whose fault is
No,
it?
but you're missing,
That's what I'm trying to say.
about
No,
the language and what the
Yeah,
type.
no,
Like, look
what
up
I'm
the
saying
definition of dating.
no. What I'm
Let's
saying
say if you
is,
wanna be
if you're
using words in
gonna
their real
introduce
labels.
me, if you're gonna introduce me
Who
as I'm,
introduces as exclusively dating?
No.
Have you ever in your life heard
Here's the
somebody
thing.
say,
I've heard people
"Hi,
say
this is
that.
Tracy. I'm exclusively dating."
Yes, I've
Oh,
heard that.
come
I've
on
heard
now.
that before.
And that's
a friend of
yeah.
mine. A friend of mine introduced me
Then they full
to
of shit.
introduced me to the girl he then decided to make his girlfriend. At first, as hey Trey, this is my friend. ... We are exclusively dating.
Friend.
And I said, okay, so that's your friend.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying to you
friend.
is, you gotta be mindful of, and I say this all the time. Your language is really important.
Mhm.
Okay, so when you say I'm exclusively dating this person,
Yes.
then that's the person that's the only person that you're dating. But if I'm gonna say that that's my girlfriend, that's my girlfriend. If I'm gonna say this is my fiance, this is my fiance. If I'm gonna say this is my wife, this is my wife. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be mindful of the words that you're
And
using.
I guess that's
And you
what.
gotta, but you gotta,
a word.
but you gotta
I guess-
accept.
Exclusively dating
But
is
you
not a
gotta, but
word.
you gotta accept what it is.
I guess
No,
that's
you
what.
gotta,
No,
you
if
have
you're
to
okay with
realize
that.
what the words are.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're the
If
first
you-
person to say we gotta be mindful of what we're saying.
Yes.
Exclusively dating is not a real thing.
If
It's
you-
fake.
if you're
It's
okay
keeping
with
somebody
it,
at bay. I want to
that's
hold
not
on
what
to
I'm
you, but I
saying.
don't want
Yes.
to. I want to
wanna
commit
give
to
it to
you.
you.
But then
Right.
it- but
Yeah,
then-
right. But if you
Be
accept
mindful,
that,
be mindful.
but that's what I'm saying. It's on you if you accept that phrase. Okay, this is Jeff. We are exclusively dating. It is up to Jeff to say why is it that we're exclusively dating and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's what most men.
That's up to that's
most-
that's the
most
next.
men-
You're not getting it.
Most men.
That's what I'm saying.
Most
No,
men
but
see
we're saying
exclusively
the same
dating
thing,
the
but
way
I'm saying
she sees
exclusively
it.
dating
What?
is
The
not-
most men probably see exclusively dating the way Tracy sees it. As this is Tracy. I'm exclusively dating her, meaning I'm only dating her. This is the girl.
So
And I haven't gotten to the
listen,
level,
listen.
or we haven't
This is
decided
why.
mutually.
This is why I don't think exclusively dating is cool. Dating, the definition. Dating is a part of a human mating process whereby two people meet socially for companionship beyond the level of friendship or with the aim to each other assessing each other's suitability as a partner in an intimate relationship or marriage. Which means I'm dating you to see if you're compatible with me. If you're exclusively dating, you figure that out already. You
Okay.
can't exclusively if you're dating, you can date multiple people
there's a
because
lot of
dating
people-
means
Yes.
I'm looking to
There's a lot
find
of people-
who is the right person.
There's a
So
call.
the
There's a call.
word-
Caller.
There's a call.
Where you see caller?
I heard it ringing.
You heard it right?
Oh,
Yeah.
my
yeah.
bad. My bad.
We're all
Don't
right.
call her.
My bad, guys.
Yes.
My bad, guys.
And that's where communication. That's where the communication lies
Right,
when it
that's what
comes
the
to exclusive
communication.
dating.
So exclusive means only me, and dating means figuring out when you're dating multiple people to figure out who is suitable for you.
Yeah.
So they just don't.
Don't introduce.
But there is
me.
where Tracy's
Well,
coming
you gotta
from.
be.
I feel most men do see where she's coming from.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I'm
don't
not saying
see
that
it.
they
I'm saying
don't.
it makes.
I'm just saying that it's a matter of you
It's
gotta
a
be
tactic.
mindful of the words that you're using because
Yes.
if it's up to me, if you introduce me, hey guys, this is Tracy, we're exclusively dating. It is then up to me to be like, so why are we not boyfriend and girlfriend? Why are you not introducing me as boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes.
So it's important for me to have that conversation with you. But exclusively dating, people do say it. I've heard that before.
To
No,
be honest,
that's
if,
just
if
like
some- if
people-
somebody
Go
is
ahead.
introducing somebody else, like, okay, hey, this is my boo, this is my whatever. What the hell is that?
That means yeah.
It doesn't mean
This is
anything
my
to
home
me.
girl. This is my homie.
Oh,
That's my shorty.
Somebody
That's my
I'm feeling.
Yeah, no.
The first time I heard
She-
shorty,
that
I said,
means
what
she
is that?
is nobody.
like
Shorty,
I,
shorty's
all.
nobody. Shorty's nobody.
This is my boo.
like I hate the word
If that's
wifey.
your girl, now this is what
Oh,
I are
wifey?
right now. If you look up the
the
definition of wifey, it's actually a trap word. A wifey is
Right.
the one responsible to keep the prostitutes in order.
oh really?
So yeah.
Well, thank God I didn't like that word because
Break it
I always
down.
said, but I always thought it was a trap word. Like that's my wifey, so you never,
Or bae, the new one, bae.
Well, I guess bae is the new one. I'm not in that,
You
but in
remove
my
your
generation,
don't like
I want to say in my generation, but in my
Zero.
heydays,
I like
wifey was the word, and I hated
I
that
don't
word
like
because people were like, yo,
wifey
this is
either.
my wifey. That means you always kept me at that
No.
point. I would tell people all the time, no, I'm not a wifey. I'm a wife. I'm
I
not
don't-
wifey
I
material.
don't.
I'm wife material. So you will not call me wifey.
I
you
am
know?
a girlfriend. I am a wife.
It's either I'm your girl,
Period.
I'm
Hopefully
your
fiance,
significant
fiance.
other,
Yeah.
I am your partner,
Girlfriend,
Fiance.
I am your
fiance,
wife.
wife. Okay,
If you
but
call
what does
shorty,
wife mean?
I don't do drugs.
Wifey.
Don't call me wifey.
Yeah.
Don't call me.
I don't
trap
understand.
queen.
I don't understand wifey.
I don't do
Yeah,
drugs.
yeah,
I've always.
Wifey
Let me
is
tell
a
you.
nice term.
I had
No,
a
it's not. No, it's
conversation.
not. No,
I had a
no.
conversation
No,
with
it's not.
one of the
It's a
people.
drug term.
One of the people in the audience about this like a few weeks ago, and was like, "Oh no, maybe like a few months ago.
1 minute.
Oh, you're a wifey. You're a no, I am not. I am a girlfriend. I'm a fiance. I'm a wife. Right now, I'm a girlfriend. That's it. Like, what else is
There's
there?
levels to this.
What? No. I don't understand this wifey concept.
Girlfriend, partner.
That's a
another
no.
wife.
Wifey sounds like we're dating exclusively. That's what wifey
Wifey-
sounds like.
Wifey doesn't-
There's no real term.
Wifey does not
There's no
sound
real
that.
term.
Wifey does not
There's
sound
no
that
real
bad.
term.
Wifey
There's just
does not
something.
sound that bad.
No, there's no real
Wifey
term.
is a term that the drug dealers use to describe the women that are keeping the other prostitutes in order. That's a wifey. I work.
There's
in
no
that
such.
department.
There's no real concrete definition. So
You're
when you're
saying
saying
wifey.
okay, I'm exclusively dating this person, yes, that's language that people use. But then again, that there's no real meaning behind it. A conversation is merited right after. If you're gonna say you're a wifey, there's no real definition of that. A conversation
Take
needs
off
to
the
be
why
had
and make me a
after.
wife.
Right.
Take off the why and make me a fucking wife.
Alright,
Get out.
we was gonna get into one more topic.
Next week.
But we'll get into it next week. I want to shout out our caller. I want to shout out DJ Face Off for giving us that wonderful
Thank
background
you.
music.
Thank you.
Next up is DJ Face Off and the rest of New Jack City Radio. Shouts out to Stephanie for not being here today.
Yes.
But she will be here
Make
next
that
week.
nurse money,
That's
girl.
right.
All right, catch us next week on The Perspective. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Wifey.
Wifey. I hate that thing. And that was the foolishness that I heard from him.
Yo, wifey doesn't sound so
From
bad.
Rodney had that conversation talking about wifey. I said, what is
Get out of
wifey?
here.
What is a wifey?
Yo, wifey don't sound no
Somebody let me know.
bad.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.